morning, friends. Today is a big day in the garden makeover journey. We're finally building our shed. I say we. Rob has very much taken the reins on this one. He's built many a shed in his time and I never have before. I have a vlog to edit today, so I'm gonna try and finish the vlog in the time that he finishes most of the shed. Hello. We just picked up our latest addition to the tank. We've just put them in the tank in their bags. Gonna leave them there for like an hour. Our lovely guy at the fish shop is a big fan of ours. He's lovely and he gave us a free one. Anyway, today is operation building the shed. So I have just left Rob to do that. I just slow him down and get in the way. And I'm off to my dad's very briefly. He has very kindly offered me a lot actually of garden pots. He has loads and loads of pots that he's not using. I'm essentially having to have a complete container garden, which I actually really like the look of containers. Sorry, it's really bumpy. I'll give you a haul of what I swiped from Paul. Thank you, Paul. These are beautiful. Look at this. Stunning. It's hot. Oh, guys.
Where did they go?
Straight down behind the log.
Go and be friends with your new car. Come on, Corey. Go say hi. Okay. Hi guys, we want peace and love, okay? This is a tank full of love.
They're just not moving. That's so funny. Why are you guys not moving? Maybe that's what they do when they're scared. They just freeze. Hey guys, welcome. Wait, Angel, you've had your moment, okay? Oh, they look beautiful though. Our blue fish tank.
Hey Corey's, go say hi to your new friends.
Telling me I will.
They're gorgeous.
Good morning, everyone.
Oh.
Yum.
Good morning, Corys. Hi, mate. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another weekly vlog. I have woken up for the first day with everyone in their new home. I cannot even tell you how much joy this fish tank is bringing me. It's really starting to like feel full of life and all their little personalities and like having them all in their little groups. My panda Corys are the loves of my life. I just think they're the cutest little fish. And of course the angel fish. And our latest additions. Go on guys. They're still definitely a bit nervous, but they will soon learn that they're in a safe place and that I love them. The angelfish follow my finger now. Look. It's so fun. My fish and my garden has been all I've been thinking about recently. So I think this week will be very garden heavy because we have a lot to do in the garden, a lot of garden updates. I'm just loving it. I'm just loving gardening. It is, yeah, essentially all I want to do. Like, I was up in the garden at 5 o'clock this morning because it rained last night and I was out there picking slugs off of my pots. I have so many dependents now. I still can barely look after myself. The shed is nearly finished. That will be done today. I haven't even put my mascara on yet. I was just so excited. So excited to feed you guys this morning. I love them. Oh, I love them. You have no idea how happy you make me. What a beauty. I wonder whose you are. Quite happy, just chilling. You don't seem phased at all, buddy. Look at his coat. Look at that. You are so beautiful. I'd like to see you again, friend. You can come join me gardening whenever you want. But anyway, speaking of gardening, I've just done another round of seeds. It's about 6 a.m. This is my favourite time because the sun is just coming out. It's not too hot. I come in water, and if I tell myself I'm going to plant seeds, if I do it in the day, I'll be out here for hours. And I also did some bunny tails. These are basically all of the seedlings I have left. Everything else is now out. So I can take down my ugly big greenhouse, which I'm excited to do. Some cosmos, echinacea, and then I've done some bunny tails, apricotta, cosmos, and then some sonata and sensation mix, but I feel like they're the same. Looking at the packet, they look the same. So I've just done like 2 of each. They're the same, maybe they're not, we'll find out. That's my little nursery. We have been having the most amazing weather in spring. It's been so warm, sunny as hell, glorious to be honest. It's been so nice. I still have a few dahlias that haven't woken up, but most of them have now. I'm very excited about. Put them in their forever homes, hopefully this weekend, which I can't wait to do because I'm sick of having all of these little starter pots everywhere. I just want to get them in the ground. Or in the pot. I don't have the ground. I have quite a lot of stuff that I want to get done in the garden this week. But yeah, this is just my favourite time of day. You guys know I'm a morning person. I love early morning. But since I've started being garden obsessed, it makes the mornings even better for me because I have something to look forward to every morning now. I wake up and I come and check on my seedlings, and I check to see if anything's woken up or if anything's starting to bloom, and it's just like a lovely way to start my day. Yeah, I was up at 5, I was out here by 5:15. It's about 6 now. I've been out here for 45 minutes just sowing those seeds. I gave everything a quick drink because it's going to be really hot again today, and I just did my little check. Let me show you some updates / things you may have never seen. I don't know what I've shown you in the garden, but I feel like I need to start showing you so that you can be excited with me. So here is the chaos right now. My dad very kindly gave me loads and loads of pots. These 2 are 2 of my favourites. This little beauty, the little curved one. How sweet this pot is. Oh my god, I can't. My osteospermum is actually thriving. They were the first plugs I bought because I just wanted some colour. So we've got a lot of foliage and not a lot of flowers just yet, but just you wait. And this I am incredibly excited about. So I got this climbing rose. It's the most beautiful colour. It's this like peach, pink, yellow colour, and it kind of changes colour as the season goes on. And we are budding up. We have loads of buds, and this one is trying to open. I think it's the only one. I have this little raised bed, which I'm currently kind of planning. I want things to go, so I'm going to have a couple of dahlias in here. I might throw a couple of cosmos in here just to kind of bush it out even more. Big focus for me is going to be covering this hideous fence. I think I just want to cover it in climbers. I have 2 pink clematis, and then I have a purple one that I'm actually going to train with the rose, so it's like pink, peach and purple all together, that will then flower at different times, so that this is always looking beautiful. Hilariously, all of the dahlias that are doing really well are the ones that I didn't label. So I have no idea who they are, and all of the ones that I'm really excited about haven't even woken up yet. Megan Dean, get your act together, mate. Look at your brothers and sisters. Do better. And then here is all of my shade loving plants that are going to go into that bed. That is my fire pit. I'm going to turn that into a planter. That's a little project I want to do this week. My compost bin. Oh yeah, she's a composter now. And the shed, it just needs the door fitting, but it's perfect. And there's still loads of space here. This little slither is like a proper sun trap from about midday all the way to evening. It gets the evening sun. I think I want a red rose eventually to grow over this. And I have my star jasmine that needs potting up and putting in its home. It's been in that for a couple of days. I feel really bad for it. I'm being indecisive as to where I wanted to put it. I keep changing my mind. So rather than like disturbing the roots and moving it, I'm just kind of leaving it there, and hopefully I'll get that potted up today or tomorrow. I've got candy tuft, 4 different colours of begonias. And then here's my dahlia collection. Some that are just waking up, some that are not at all awake. The wisteria is thriving. I honestly can't believe how fast wisteria grows. We won't get any flowers this year because I cut it back last year, but next year I'm really hoping to have some gorgeous flowers. I never thought I would care. It just happened. It just literally happened. I grew a sunflower and was like, oh, yeah, it's unlocked. Morning, everyone. Have I got everything I need? Oh, I am off to London. Oof, I need all my things. All me bits and bobs, you know. The classic Emma jewellery on the train. Bear with me, cooler. Charger. Mini camera. Hang on, let me put you down. We're off to London this morning and we are going to an event with Stanley. And I'm wearing all the colours of their new collection because I'm getting my aura red today. I don't know. I'm definitely curious to see what my aura colour is. I feel like when people first meet me, they're going to assume it's like yellow. And then they actually get to know me and they're like, grey. The power of masking. Watch on. Kind of wanted to wear lilac sunnies. That would be impossible. I don't own lilac sunnies. Right, lipstick. Headphones on. Outfit of the day. I think it's going to be quite a warm journey. Wish me luck, dudes. But let's go to London, shall we? Hey, yeah, you're right. My first harvest. Basil, you're doing amazing, sweetie. It'll taste better. Which one's yours? This one? Mm-hmm. It'll taste better with love.
Already taste the love.
You can smell it. Aromatic.
Aromatic.
That is some aromatic love.
Got stuck in my nose. Did you see that?
You're snorting, my love. Tasty, tasty love. Delicious and nutritious love.
Wow, it's potent. Wow.
Potent?
Potent.
Just you wait till it's potatoes I make. And tomatoes I've grown and I make a whole sauce. I should grow chilli. I could make this whole sauce if I grew chilies and
You could
tomatoes.
grow chilies, yeah.
I'm gonna have a homestay.
Anything we should watch?
That's some good love.
It's some good love.
That's some good loving right there. What are we watching? Oh, have we got a Mobland? Highly recommend Mobland, gang. Gang. If you like a little bit of Tom Hardy, and if you don't, are you broken? Scooby-Doo. Good morning, my love. It is Wednesday. Did I speak to you? Well, yeah, I did. I showed you our dinner. We ate my basil. Yesterday was the Stanley event, which was really nice. Bumped into Misha Grimes, which was nice. I haven't seen her in years. So that was lovely to see her. Yeah, I didn't know anybody else. I was very brave. Went by myself and I get very anxious going to events. But I was very brave and I wasn't anxious at all. And it was absolutely fine. I got my aura colour red. Bear with me. Look at that. There was a screen with everybody's pictures. Mine was one of the only ones where you literally couldn't see my body anymore. It is a very vibrant one. They said it was a very bold one. The lovely lady who did it, she did read it out, but it was so loud in there I don't think you'd be able to hear. So around my head we have white and light blue, which is truthful, pure, angelic, positive is the white. It literally is like a white halo. Lol. Blue surrounding that halo, which is empathetic and sensitive. A yellowy orange She said that I might have psychic ability. It's like a yellow, and she said that that's psychic, deep and spiritual, and then it travels down into like more yellow shade, which is inspired, spiritually awakened, and then it goes down to like a brighter orange, creative, sociable and courageous. My whole kind of surrounding is like a red and a burgundy. Powerful, energetic, passionate, grounded, realistic and active. I think some of those things are true, not all. Quite a lot of pink, which is loving, sensual and artistic. She said around my heart chakra is like a bright yellow, which she said is optimistic, positive and inspirational. And then she said that the whole thing, this like dark ring, is like a deep blue, which is clairvoyant and intuitive. I thought it was really interesting. The overall thing she said is like, you're very creative, you're an inspiring person, which I think is up for interpretation. Very artistic and loving and optimistic with good intentions. She was like, the white around your head shows you have good intentions. But there, I thought that was really interesting. So I've already written my to-do. Oh, my camera battery's flashing. Hang on, I have something I want to show you. Wait, let me grab my battery. 1 minute. While I'm here, I should feed the fish. Morning, everyone. Hello. Hi, where are my pandas? Where's the pandas? Are they still asleep? Good morning. Hi. Oh, there's my pandas. 1, 2. Where's number 3 gone? One of our pandas keeps... We've done exactly what we wanted to do with this tank. Have loads and loads of places to hide. We wanted them to feel safe, especially getting angelfish, who can at times be a little bit brutish, can't you? You dickheads. We wanted the smaller fish to feel like they had somewhere that they could hide, and they're doing a very good job at that. Oh, is that him? Oh, angelfish are the greediest fish. Oh my god. You guys are so greedy. You know exactly what's about to happen. There's all 3 Corys. Hello. I love that we have an open top, because I can see them eat from the top. Look, they look so funny. Hello. This is our troublemaker. This guy's a douche, but he's very pretty. Bon apps, everyone. Bon apps. They look like they should be fluffy. Just the cutest little fish I've ever seen. You munch on that algae. Get that leaf nice and clean, boy. Oh, I love them. It just looks stunning. Enjoy your breakfast, everyone. Back to me. Maybe I'm not quite as interesting to look at, but I can talk, so I one-up them in that respect. I was showing this to Rob yesterday. On the way back from the event, I walked past Tiger, which is just... Oh, now it's called Flying Tiger. Flying Tiger? Yeah. One of my absolute weaknesses. I just love the selection of like really random things. But they're things that you don't know you need until you see them and you're like, yes. I do need a gumball machine. I do need one of those. I was just killing some time because I was waiting for my train. As you know, I am the queen of to-do lists. I have to write a to-do list, otherwise nothing gets done that day. Like, or as in, things get done, but nothing that needs to get done gets done. I don't remember anything that has to get done, and I just follow my little hyper-focused demon in my brain and do whatever brings me joy. Which, I'll be honest, I allow myself to do that often. That's why I've spent so much time gardening recently. What's the point in life if you're not doing what you want to do? To be completely frank, I know that that's not always realistic, and I do have a job. I do need to do my job. But when I don't write a to-do list, it all just leaves my head. This is my last pad that I just finished up. And I write these manic to-do lists, and then when I've done them, I tear the page out. And it means that I have pieces of paper everywhere that I just end up throwing away. And I am so known for writing completely unrealistic to-do lists. And then by the end of the day, I feel really sad and disappointed in myself because I'm like, I didn't do anything on my to-do list, even though that to-do list was completely unmanageable, completely unrealistic and unattainable, but I still feel the crippling guilt for not completing something that is definitely incompletable. And then I just have all these like mounds of paper of my failings and it's not great for my self-esteem. I saw this. It's called the Endless Notebook. It's a whiteboard notebook. I like that it's not just one whiteboard. I like that it's lots of whiteboards, you know, so I can come back, like I can keep like a week's worth of to-do lists if I need to, so I can kind of look back, because I do look back on my to-do list sometimes. After a week, they kind of become a bit redundant. And I also really like to write my to-do list for a whole week. So like on a Sunday night, I will plan my whole week. So if I just had one whiteboard, I feel like it wouldn't work so well for me. I can write my to-do list, and I get so stressed out when I write to-do lists on paper that it gets really messy. I sometimes will have things I know I need to get done. So if I have a deadline, I know that that's probably going to be my focus. If I don't have a deadline, I'm like, okay, I want to film a couple videos for Instagram, or I need to edit the vlog, or whatever. Oftentimes I don't know when I'm gonna get an email from my manager being like, hi Em, last minute job, or hey Em, this brand needs these things revised to the content, they need it within the hour, do it right now, you know? Like, I don't know when that's gonna happen. Having something where I can just rub it out if I don't have time to do something, or if something starts taking me way longer than I thought it would, and I'm like, okay, I need to prioritize, what can I move on to tomorrow? It's a changeable to-do list that will never look messy, and that, to me, is a genius invention. I've written myself a pretty sizable, it doesn't look really long, but all of the things on here are pretty beefy jobs. Not all of them have to get done today. I would like to do them all today, but not all of them need to be done today. If I don't do a few of the things because the things that have to get done take too long, I can just rub them out and write them on my Thursday to-do list. I know this is probably not groundbreaking for some people. I was very excited by this, and I showed it to Rob as soon as he got home, because I was like, look at this. We will not be swimming in pieces of paper of my brain dumps any longer. Amazing.
It's okay, I'll get it.
I'm trying to help.
Yeah, I can't reach. Need to add laundry on my to-do list on my new whiteboard notepad.
Phenomenal.
Isn't it such a great idea?
It really is.
It is.
Now you only have one notepad.
Yeah.
You get the benefits of a whiteboard.
Yeah.
And you can also, where you've got like notes around and you're leaving them because you don't know if you'll still need them, you can just get rid of them.
Speaking of whiteboards, did you see this?
No.
I thought we could do where we are.
Yeah.
Or what we're eating.
Plans.
Just plans. And then when we're like, do we have anything on this weekend? Whenever we want to do something. Or if we wanted to like surprise each other with a date night or something, just write it in.
Yeah.
I feel like it's quite good.
It's sick. We can do it every Sunday night.
Yeah, I thought it would be nice. I mean, and it's so small, we can just put it like here.
It's very cute. It's a great idea.
Got it at the same time as the whiteboard notepad.
It's a fantastic idea, Mona.
Thank you. Or I think maybe here would be good. And then I'm not always asking you, are you here or at work? Oh yeah, you can write whether you're working from home, because then it would help me plan filming days and stuff. Anyway, we can just write what we think is important. We need to go through these bags. We do not need this many reusable bags.
Have a great day. Mwah. Oh.
You too. Mwah. When are you home?
Hopefully like 6ish. How you get all your stuff done?
So
You have a good bar?
yeah.
Had your medicine?
Yes.
I'm ready. I'm drugged up.
Prepped.
I hope that tolerance break has made these work really well. So I've got a lot to do today.
Probably. It did on Monday.
Yeah, Monday I was a little machine. Hey, go kill it. Do good things.
Strive to do better than this.
Love you, bye.
Bye.
Got the house to myself. I love living with him, but I'm a potterer. I love being able to scurry and rot in peace. What are we going to do today, fishies? It's raining, we can't garden. I might actually have to do some work today. I just want to play with my flowers. Speaking of plants, a couple of vlogs back, I repotted my big monsteras with you. And I was talking about how I love to propagate my plants. So, I can't remember whether I showed you, but I did end up propagating, taking a cutting off of the grand baby plant. She's been growing in here for a while now. That was a good few weeks ago. We have some very happy roots forming. I need to change this water actually. Let me just... Some fresh water for the lady. And I also... Whoopsie. Spilt water absolutely everywhere. And I also took a cutting from my gorgeous trailing plant. And this is popping off. These are all big roots. So you might be ready to get planted soon. I was trying to reason with Rob when we were like doing the fish tank, sorting it out, and I was obviously in a bit of a hyper obsession with watching fish tank videos and like figuring out how I want it to look and everything and what plants to put in it. I saw this beautiful tank and they had a gorgeous cheese plant growing out of the back, like a really tall, lush looking cheese plant. And I had just propagated this and I was like thinking maybe I could put this in the back, growing up the back of the wall, up the back of the tank, shove it into the substrate, but Rob wasn't very keen. So I don't think we're gonna do that, but I thought that would look amazing. Comment below if you think that would look incredible, having it growing out the back. Wouldn't that be stunning? Let me know if you agree in the comments, because Rob reads all the comments. So say, Rob, I think Emma should put the monstera into the fish tank and see what he says, if you think it's a good idea. Okay guys, we're tackling him from the inside because he won't watch the vlog, or maybe he watches parts of the vlog, he watches the bits of the vlogs that he's in. He says he doesn't, but he does. Leave that comment. And Rob, if you're watching, read those comments, and if people agree, maybe it would be a great idea. I don't know. In other plant related news, my Freddy's arrived. Look at these beauties. I'm excited to see what colour. I think these are probably going to be white. We had pink lilies last time and they were insane. And these, I want these in my garden. This is from 6 weeks ago. I've put these in. This is the third bouquet I've just transferred them into. They have the most incredible vase life. It's insane. As do these, but like these guys have lasted forever. I'm so impressed by how long those have lasted. Like compared to these are also on their third week, second bunch. I get a bunch every 2 weeks. And Freddy's flowers actually was the thing that started this whole I want to start a cut flower garden, because essentially that is what I want to do. I have perennials and a couple of shrubs that you don't really cut so much, but that's more just to bring, you know, shape and structure to the garden. But most of what I'm growing is long stems, specifically good for cutting. I want to cancel my Freddy subscription over the summer, and I want to have garden cut flowers in my house. I want to grow my own cut flowers all the way to the autumn. That is the goal. That will explain like some of the varieties of plants I've gone for. So obviously a lot of cosmos and zinnias, because they're really quick and easy to grow. Also the dahlias, big, long, thick stems, great in vases, but I'm also growing some filler flowers. And I have this like laurel tree here. In all honesty, used to drive me insane because it was huge, would just block out all the sun, and I didn't really, because I didn't know anything about anything, I was like, I can't just cut it. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. So we cut it right back down to the stump, and now it's more like a little shrub, and I'm just going to keep it at this height. And it's also lovely bright green, long-stemmed foliage for my bouquets. So I'm actually quite glad I have it. I have a built-in foliage tree that I'm literally just going to use for my cut flowers. So that was a lovely win. It still blocks some light, but I'll get over it. And I think behind it, I want to grow clematis, however you want to say it. I always struggle to know. So that it has some colour kind of going up around the back of it, because right now it's just a blob of green. So maybe like a pink clematis, like a Nelly Moser. I don't know yet. And the other piece of flower news is we have had a bit of a tragedy. I've so far had 2 dahlia tubers with gall. And I'm really sad about it. 2 of my favourites thrown away. Pots and the compost and the tubers. One of them was my Black Pierre. My beautiful Black Pierre, which I had multiples of, and I gave 2 of them away. I gave one to Liz and one to my dad because, sorry, I'm very chatty this morning. This is something I've been meaning to talk about. So I had a little bit of a mix up with my order for my dahlia tubers and have ended up basically having like 30 different tubers. I had like 3 of a few, and obviously, as you can see, I don't have a big garden. I have a plan for the number of tubers and the number of dahlias I planned for, but all of the extras I was like, I literally don't have space. Like, I do not have space. I'm planting in my garden, but I'm also planting on the driveway as well that you never see. It's literally the ugliest driveway this in the entire world, but it is a sun trap because I have like a sunken garden essentially, surrounded by buildings and fences, walls, and you like walk down steps to get into my garden. So I do have like a little walled sunken garden. Very English country walled garden vibes, but just on like the most minute scale. But my driveway, my neighbours don't have a car, so I can park not super duper tight against the wall, which gives me the whole wall. It's also where my bins are, but like there's a lot of space there for me to plant somewhat compact but very tall flowers. If you're looking at everything that I'm growing and thinking like, Emma, like where are you going to put all of those? To some extent, there are too many flowers for the garden that I have, and I am just going to be living in a jungle this year, basically just because I just want to see what I love, see what grows well, and then if I need to kind of, you know, plant less seeds next year, or if there are any dahlia varieties that look similar or I don't vibe with as much, I can give them away. It's okay. This year might be just a bit overgrown and a bit mental. That's kind of what I want. I just want to experiment and play and just plant so much, have loads and loads of flowers. I really want to gift my dad, my sister, and Rob's grandparents, Rob's parents, a bunch of flowers that I've grown. That is my end goal, really. I just think that would be so nice because my dad's girlfriend loves gardening. My grandma was a huge gardener. At the moment, my dad is in the process of moving to my grandparents' house, grandma and papa's house, and they have a really big, lovely garden, and they're kind of in the process of gardening it and making it beautiful. And so I've given them loads of the extra dahlias, and I basically just want to give them to the people who I love and who would kind of appreciate them. Like Rob's parents love gardening, his granddad has an allotment, his dad loves gardening, their garden's done. Like, it's just, I've always been kind of like the black thumb of the family, I think. Like, my sister loves gardening, but I've always loved flowers, and I've definitely inherited that from my grandma. She was in a flower arranging club until very late in her life. She loves flowers. Their garden was always stunning. I always feel like I've been a bit of like a black sheep in the family, just not having any green thumb whatsoever. Yeah, this year I just want to kind of make it my like initiation into the gardening gang, giving everyone flowers that I have grown. I just think it would be really nice. So that's why I'm growing so many, because I want to be able to cut a lot of flowers. That was a tangent, because what I was going to say, all of these excess tubers I've given to my dad, my sister, Liz and Tom, and then Liam and Paige, and also Liam's mum. And I've started a WhatsApp group called Daily Updates, and we're all sending photos of our dahlia tubers waking up, our little green shoots, where we're planting them. It's so nice. Like, I feel like it's a new thing for us all to bond over. I love that like Liz is now in a family group chat. Finally happened. It was going to happen anytime. My dad literally loves Liz and Kaz like daughters. He adores them. And yeah, we're all just sending each other updates about our dahlias, and it's just so nice that I started it and that I can now be involved in the conversations about gardening. It's just always something I've never ever been able to like get involved with, and I'm so happy that now I'm kind of like the driving force of it. Like, guys, let's talk about flowers all the time. So like me and Liz are trading seedlings. Liz has so many dahlias growing now. I've literally given her like 8. I'm giving people advice, which is crazy. This is genuinely the power of a hyperfixation. I get so knowledgeable so quickly because I just absorb information. Like when I'm interested in something, I am unstoppable. I wish my brain was like this with other things. When I want to know something, I will learn everything I can possibly learn and fit in my brain with the hours of day I have. I've watched every video, I follow every account, I've read articles, like lists of every flower I am planting. I've written their heights, their widths, their flowering months. I've drawn plans. Like, I'm just completely obsessed. And I'm just glad that having a lot of people in this chat means that no one person, apart from Rob, bless him, who is bombarded every day with talks of flowers, I can just kind of say something I want to talk about in the chat and at least one person will kind of reply. And it's giving me like a little bit of extra contact in the day. But the fact that I had gall on 2 of my tubers, whilst being very upsetting, I was really, really sad. My massive strawberry eyes, my big pink day. Oh, I was really upset about that one. I was able to like send photos of what gall looked like so that I could say like, if you have anything that looks like this, it kind of looks like cauliflower, it looks minging. If you have anything like this, take it out, throw it away, clean your tools and whatever. Like, but it's quite good that I was able to do that. A learning opportunity for me and everyone who I've given tubers to. Because imagine if I gave everyone tubers and they all got gall. Spread it to all their other dahlias. That would suck. Welcome to the inner workings of my brain at the moment, gang. I can't get enough. Anyway, I really need to start getting ready. I have so many things to do today, but I'm just gonna tick them off one by one. First things first, I'm gonna just check my emails, see if I missed anything come through last night, and then I'm gonna film the first reel of the day, and then the second reel of the day, and then the third, and then the fourth, and then the fifth. We have a lot of filming to do. Or do I edit first? I don't know. I don't know where to start. It is so grim today. It's been so beautiful for like 2 weeks straight, and apparently we're gonna have like 10 days of crap weather now. I have filmed 2 reels today, one sponsored, one not. Need to edit the sponsored one, send that over. I went outside to do like a little flower check just to see if anything had changed. Guys, I just saw the biggest spider I've ever seen in the UK, in the wild, not in a zoo setting. It was... Guys, it was massive. It was massive. I have seen the articles that spiders in the UK are getting bigger. After what I just saw, I 100% agree. It's living in a vent right next to all my pots. I was standing here. It came out of there. Half of it, it just like kind of came out really slowly, and now I'm like, where is it? Did it go back in? It probably did, but it may have not. And now I don't want to go near these pots. No question, biggest I have ever seen, ever. And I get big spiders at this house, as you well know, but that has 100% trumped it. I'm 3 loads of laundry down so far, probably 2 more to go, but I've never really fully addressed the elephant in the office. Obviously all of these rails. These are the Omar units from IKEA. They look like they'd be really easy to build. They were not. They were not easy to build at all. It was it was so infuriating. 2 of the 2-tiered ones, and then I've stacked a couple of the just shelved ones. And I basically made this, like, I haven't exactly tidied up for you, but shoes at the bottom, and then short t-shirts and trousers, and then like shirts, hoodies, long sleeves, and then my like blazers, and then long skirts and stuff are currently on this rail. This is a temporary fix until I figure out what to do with them. And then you may remember this. This was my grandma's chest of drawers. It used to be in the bedroom. Couldn't bear to part with it because I love them so much. I just didn't know where to put them. And then I thought, why not bring some drawers into the office and basically just make this like a whole wall. This mirror I've had for years. I just put it on the top. I'm obsessed. It's a mess right now. That's where I store extra skincare and extra makeup. But I absolutely love it. And I realised I've never really shown it to you properly before. I just kind of did it. And then this shelf, I believe, was just from Amazon. And I've just used these S-hooks just to hang my smaller bag. This is my favourite section, all my blazers and jackets and leather jackets. I love a jacket, I do. But I'm essentially, this is looking kind of empty because everything's in the wash. I'm essentially calling this like my work wardrobe because when I'm at home, I'm kicking about like this, babes. Like I'm in a baggy t-shirt and jeans. I'm only really dressed properly when I'm going to an event or I'm filming it for Instagram, and I can't just wear jeans and a t-shirt every day. So like trackies and leggings, gym wear, pajamas, like the stuff that I don't film myself wearing, that's still downstairs in my white chest of drawers. But then everything that I may potentially want to style is all up here. Honestly changed my life, and I don't know why I didn't think of it sooner. I think it's made the room make sense to me. Most of what I do in this office is my makeup and filming Get Dressed With Me. And I would go downstairs. I didn't have like loads and loads of hanging space, so loads of things were just like folded in drawers. So I'd pull stuff out the drawers. Best believe I wasn't putting everything back in the drawers. So I would just pull everything out, make a massive mess, carry what I was going to wear upstairs, wear it for the day, change my mind, get changed up here, put those clothes on the floor up here, and then the clothes would just live up here on the floor. So like my wardrobe downstairs was never getting used. All my clothes were up here anyway, which just made no sense. I can't film Get Dressed With Me's in my bedroom. It's too dark down there, and I don't want to have to set up a huge lighting system in my bedroom. I want my bedroom to be relaxing. I don't really want to work that much in my bedroom. I was like, why don't I just display my clothes? I can see everything, I can get inspired by a piece, look at my clothes all at the same time, get more wear out of my clothes, which I absolutely have been already, like having them all in front of me. The fact that this floor is essentially tidy right now, it basically stays this way. I have a dirty wash basket there. It has just been so game-changing, and I can't believe I didn't think of it sooner. It just kind of like popped up in the background and I never addressed it, so that's me addressing it. Bob got me these. Sweet boy.
It's beautiful. Rugrats go wild.
fish and chips on the way. This is 28 and 29, baby. He's never seen it. Look at him. Look at his little feet pointing inwards. Tommy Pickles. Oh,
Thank you for feeding us, Liz.
That's okay. Thanks, Mommy Liz.
Thing in the world.
No, take loads of credit. Look, you're mixing more than one ingredient. That's cooking. She's cooking. Cheers, gang.
Let me cook.
Let her cook.